Fair.
Yeah.
Breaks the game though. Even late start. It's not optimized to be a player nation.
What about Indonesia?
Oh, that's the Netherlands, right?
Oh, right. Well, you started as the Netherlands, and then you release a load of shit.
Look at the save here.
No godlike upload speed. Well played, Cons.
It's not even that high. I only have 100 down and 10 up.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Could get better, but if this works for what I do, so.
Or, I mean, if Russia wants to be cool, he could let you take Japan and then just surrender in a quick reconquest war.
Yeah, sure.
What? He'd be fine with that. That's pretty cool.
Plus?
I'm cool with Russia now. Look at them being all giving.
I'll be right back.
France approves of a free Japan.
Britain as well.
If you want to play as Japan, I'm willing to cede the Japan regions. Although I probably expect a bit of allegiance afterwards.
A bit of love and tender caring.
Yes.
The allegiance should lie with Britain, who wanted their Japanese to be free to begin with.
Or
We're-
with
Well, the UK. I like you too. So I guess we're all buddies.
Yeah. It's not like I sent 90,000 men towards Japan or anything. That never happened. And then found out my justification ran out. That never happened. So I guess Sid is not gonna join, or
Duh.
Don't just like Sargon of Akkad.
you should just come, Sid. We miss you.
What did you call me?
Sargon.
Disgusting. He's practically a liberal.
Should I launch?
The voice. Yes, he is. Yes, he's quite disgusting. His
Should I
voice
launch
though
the
is
game?
quite
Yes.
quite good.
I'll launch, and then we won't start until Manchester's back. So how's France looking, Shaggy?
I mean, it's France, you know.
What's that? What are all these cisterns in Europe, Ryan? What is that? Like every province has a little cistern on top of it.
That's the
false.
fault.
What? Looks ridiculous. Looked like a bunch of water towers.
They change once you level them up. They look different.
Right.
They get red roofs.
Woohoo. So the French wants an alliance, right? Well, I haven't made an evil alliance at all with like France, Spain, and such. It's all good.
You know, I'll come and look at your game. I'll see what countries are free.
What the hell?
So,
Well, I'll just do rehost it.
Scandinavia is actually entirely free.
no, wait, no. If you guys have already gone, so I thought
no,
you were.
It's fine because Manchester is not here yet.
Yeah, we can just rehost. It's fine.
I'm rehosting whether you want it or not.
So
Yeah, I thought you were sitting in
was
the
Sid
lobby
joining?
waiting for Manchester.
We were. Then we launched, but we're rehosting. It's all good.
What version of the game are you using?
The beta.
Otherwise, it's fine.
Game's up.
Wunderbar. Deutschland und die Welt.
Es ist ein trotzig und versagt ihn um alle Menschen heißen.
You fucking Germans, man. Someone should do something.
Hey, Sid,
We're all being Germanized.
Sid, where did you, like, what corner of the internet did you find all of this right-wing shit anyway?
It's on 4chan.
Is that where you got it from?
I tell him how.
What?
See, you're concerned about the fact. I'm not concerned about that at all. I'm concerned that he's on 4chan so much.
I've got NSPY as a checksum. That's not right.
That's
Yeah,
regular
there's this-
version. That's not the
There's a
beta.
Steam checksum.
Fuck it then. Let's go.
That's also Steam has, I think, its own checksum now.
Everyone's picked the right thing and go for launch. Sorry, Sid. That makes me sad.
Oh well.
Say another time, Sargon.
Would it take long for you to install it?
We'd have to get it off Steam anyway, so.
I saw it on sale somewhere. I can look it up. I think it was 75%.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Hey,
Let me find it real quick.
hey Mac.
Yeah.
Have you seen my avatar on Steam? Not Steam. TeamSpeak. Sorry.
France, you
Oh
want
God,
to
oh God.
make
What
that
is
deal
it?
again?
What is it? What is his
It's
avatar?
retarded. It's retarded.
What is it?
It's the, like, vampire from Sesame Street, and it says, when someone says, I can't believe he is gonna be president for 4 fucking years, and it's the vampire with a shit-eating grin that says, with holding the number 8.
We're going, by the way.
It's cute.
Speed 5 going. Alright. There we go. Is speed 3 fine? I think
No.
yeah, speed 3 is pretty
If there's
okay.
a big war, we need to go down, but...
Yeah, but I mean, we don't need speed 4 or something like that, right? Because I feel already pressed as it is.
Oh no, with the pop-ups I get? Fuck that shit.
I know, right? Constantly, upper house rearranged, people not happy there, people not happy there, there's election, I don't know.
Sid, I heard you actually believe that 2.5 million illegal immigrants voted.
Yeah. Probably more than that.
I can't believe you're that retarded.
Where is this?
You're aggressive. You are aggressive.
Because it gets under my skin so much that someone so smart believes so much dumb shit. Like, it amazes me.
What? Sargon?
Well, why wouldn't they? I mean, the Democrat Party are encouraging illegals to vote.
Yes, and if you looked at the actual graph or the actual map of it, the immigrants or the regions where you actually don't have ID controls for voting, those were the regions that the Democrats won in.
I hope you're joking at least.
I'm not. I'm just spreading rumor.
I mean, aside from the fact that it's not true, that's also kind of the snake feeding the horse, right? So the fact of the matter is that Republicans are using certain laws, like ID control, to suppress minority voting, like blacks, because, you know, can't give the blacks the vote.
Of course not.
Are you saying black people can't get photo IDs?
It's a much more...
I agree with Sargon here. Blacks are not American.
We can ignore the whole fact that there's an entire issue around the fact that the U.S. entire infrastructure is built around driving and not public transit, and when you don't own a vehicle, it's expensive to get a fucking ID, and it's difficult to get to the ID place. That's not a priority. So yeah, that's part of why blacks can't get photo IDs.
Well, I have a
It's
response to
also-
that.
Blacks just don't fucking vote, man.
They vote enough.
They do, don't they? And they spread.
Oh my
Also,
god, the
there's
racism.
literally
I'm
Also-
not a racist.
This hurts my beliefs, I guess it's
Said
nice.
These
Immigra-
Swedish
immigra-
ears.
Gods.
Yeah.
said immigration is not centrally controlled. It's all verified locally, often by Republicans, right? So you can't have a central conspiracy to do that. And there's like no evidence of mass illegal immigrant voting. This is like fucking bullshit nonsense, completely unsubstantiated.
How would you have evidence for it? The evidence would have to come top down, and we wouldn't believe that anyway, would we?
How? So can you explain to me how the illegals are getting on the voter rolls to begin?
No,
with?
I can't. I just say if it's displayed that illegals aren't, I wouldn't believe the fact since it's coming top down.
No.
Well, when they did the recount in Wisconsin, and they stopped it like a quarter of the way through because they found massive voter
That's
fraud
not
in
true.
favor of the Democrat.
Take me to the link. Take me to the link. That's fucking typical right-wing echo chamber bullshit. Get your news from a fucking independent news source. Don't shoot that bullshit at me. Holy shit. It's an echo chamber. Oh my god, it's like this ridiculous echo chamber where everyone, like, there's a mass propagation of false news. And I'm also clicking through these fucking wiki pop-ups, which is just making it all so much worse.
Because I have an idea.
Here we go.
I have a solid idea right here. I think we should all take immigrants from Syria, Ethiopia, and Germany. And we should all be fine in around 200 years.
Here we go. Milwaukee, Wisconsin recount. Hillary Clinton vote fraud anomalies.
Uh-huh.
In blah blah blah. In doing so,
What's the source?
This is the Higgins News Network.
It's not a real thing.
No, it's not.
It's a
not
false
the
news site.
It's not the Guardian, and it's not.
No, it's a
Washington Post,
false
so
news site.
it's
There's a
false.
whole network of false news sites with pretend real names. That's one of them. You
Okay.
can look it up. It's not a real news site. It's a whole fucking network of this shit. There was an interesting podcast where they did an interview with the guy who propagated like half of these. Makes a bunch of money making false news.
Yeah, if that's true, I agree with you.
It is true.
Here's the one from Washington Post. New evidence
Okay.
finds anomalies in Wisconsin vote.
Okay, what does anomalies mean? Go more specific. Send me the link as well. I'll look at it once the Civil War happens, and I cannot click through all this bullshit.
Okay, let's see. A Washington Post. Well, that's curious. Washington Post writing about this.
I have to deal with Cuban nationalists. Well, there's a fucking.
I mean, there was one district in Wisconsin where they had 350 votes for Democrat, but they only logged 50 people entering the polling station.
That sounds like millions and millions of voter fraud, assuming it's true, which I'm still not convinced of.
I mean, why did a judge order the recount stopped if they weren't uncovering massive vote fraud?
Wouldn't a judge then continue the recount specifically? A judge would more likely order the recount stopped.
Well,
grounds for it.
While the Democrats are in power, I can see that they would stop
Democrats are in power? What do you mean the Democrats are in power?
the presidency is a Democrat.
Yeah, they're
in
they're
power
actually in
until-
power. I'd have to go with Sid here.
That's true. This is not as
No.
though it's a republic.
It's not true at all. Like, the Republicans control a majority in both houses of Congress and governorships
State
right now.
legislatures, by the
Oh, are
way,
they?
and
Okay,
state
okay.
legislatures
Yeah.
who
That's my bad.
organize and control the fucking election boards. But anyway, okay. It's like a total lack of comprehension of the system.
Yeah, I am Swedish after all.
No, not you. I'm talking about fucking Sid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
just-
trying to catch on.
You're just trying to talk shit, which is fine. That's
I am.
whatever.
I'm trying to rile. I like
I
it.
know. I'm aware of that. It's Sid who believes this shit genuinely, and that's what bothers me.
Okay. Go on.
I will look at it as soon as the Civil War happens, because it's 62 and I still don't have a fucking Civil War.
There's got to be an event check, something you can do to avoid, like to take massive penalties, but avoid the Civil War.
Or can we
There
just
isn't.
start it? That's what I want. I want to just start it. Like, I want it to be done. I'm getting. What they're doing is they're basically inundating me with more negative pop-ups to try and get my shit up high enough that it'll start, and they're not. They're not doing it. It's driving me. It's not going. It's just driving me insane. I don't know what to do.
Why don't you start a
Just be
preemptive
patient. Take some
cleansing?
deep breaths. You'll be fine. It'll come. It'll come.
To Manchester, what's your perspective on this voter fraud?
On what? Um,
The voter fraud accusations. According to just to give you a brief
you know what I
brief
think there
perspective.
were where there was
From
fraud.
Sweden's perspective, it's entirely voter fraud in favor of Trump.
I
Go on.
think that the Democratic Party. Oh,
I'm
fucking
out
sync again.
I'm out of sync.
I think that the
okay, fine.
Democratic Party
Save rehost.
rigged the system. This is so that Bernie Sanders was not a viable candidate for president. That's what I
Well,
believe.
of course, you have the elector. What are they called? The God Emperor electors.
Bernie's system never got more votes than Hillary, though.
No, he
I mean,
would
I'm a
never,
Bernie
he never, he
supporter,
would never
but
be
he
elected.
didn't.
You don't have the super delegates, so.
Oh, makes me so angry. So
There aren't going to be 2.5 million non-citizen votes in Wisconsin, are there? That's on the national level.
okay, so how many are you anticipating from one county with 350 people? Are you saying that extrapolates to every county? And then that still is not 3 or 2.5 million.
I'm saying that if you take a polling station where there were 350 Democrat votes and 50 people logged walking into the station, and extrapolate that, then you're looking at something.
So let me read this actual article instead of the one that talks about 350 Democrats and 50 people logged from a false news site.
Are you joining the game?
We're missing the Americans, but no one will miss them anyway.
Yes, since they aren't
I'm
having a civil
coming.
war.
I'm coming. I'm just trying to read this. Read news without making shit up behind it.
There's a lot going on about false news and shit like that.
I know.
It's really freaky that people will actually do things like that. I mean, it's a real problem.
It is, and social media perpetuates it, and then idiots on 4chan and Facebook circle it amongst themselves.
Yeah, and people read what they want to read
Yep.
without checking the sources and things like that. But
I must be quite frank here, Mark. I think we have two quite different perspectives on this matter, but I do respect your point of view.
What is your perspective?
My perspective is that
you're wrong.
both Goldman and Sachs want to make money out of this.
Okay, so what
does
is
that mean?
you have to? Yeah, exactly.
Big business banks and such want to make big money out of this.
Out of the election.
So let me just ask a question to America here. Why are you improving influence in Netherlands, Ryan? You don't need to do that.
Okay.
I've got it under
See, he's
control.
Dutch. He's a patriot.
Exactly. It's like how you protect Swedish interests. I want to protect Dutch interests.
No, I gave up on the Swedes. The Swedes were like, I'll be a great power and fuck you over, so I was like, fuck them.
Oh, they are my domain nowadays.
Yeah, that's fine. Sweden is silly nation anyway. There's no people in it. What's the point? Super insignificant, and that's the truth.
Yeah,
Today as well.
if I can make it so, I'll conquer the rest of Ethiopia and make it Skåne.
Can I have this civil war yet? Please.
So France trying to annex Siam. I'm not super fond of that, since that will make the borders look super ugly.
But it'll make the borders look super good once I annex Dynam.
Austria, you don't want to go above 25.
No problem.
I guess we didn't make it as a rule, but no one should go over
I
25
was
in
actually
Finland.
gonna annex them.
No, I agree with Manchester here.
That makes things so ugly though. Why would you do that, Shaggy?
It doesn't make things ugly.
Yeah, you'll be between my Singapore and my Asia.
So we're friends. We're allies. I will let you pass anytime you want.
Pretty borders, man. Pretty borders.
They will be pretty.
And now you're just putting me on the clock to kill incorporate Burma as well.
Can you incorporate Burma? Is that actually an option?
Yeah, look how it's done. It's done this. Justify war, establish protectorate, proceed.
Okay.
There we
Let's
go.
see. Justify
Seriously,
war.
every single time it's instantly detected. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
You're actually quite serious about it. I like that.
Now I have an election with fucking events literally every 2 days. Okay, this is what
You should get the Republicans this cycle, and then the Civil War will
Alright,
fire.
I have Dredd versus Scott. Scott
Yeah.
versus Dredd. Yeah, Scott Dredd.
You got,
bonus lead in Virginia has.
you have John Brown.
I've already had John Brown as
sued
well,
his
I think.
owner, claiming that his president. Blah blah blah.
Let's go. Let's go. Vale.
So what is the difference between these voting systems? Does it even matter? It doesn't matter that much. I can just change the ruling party whenever I want, right?
Oh my god, I actually could do this without the Civil War, but it's after 1875. Here we go. Alright. 3 cheers for the Union. Ah. Motherfuckers. Can I get just... Alright, actually it's fine. Can I get 2 speed?
No, you don't need 2 speed.
No, I'm
No.
going through an election as well, so just...
No,
like-
you're not doing 2 speed. They have 0 army. You can fucking do it, you fucking baby.
I need to know something though. Where do I is Ironclad's capitals?
Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. The speed up to 3. Speed up to 3.
Yeah, yes. I just wanted to know before speeding up, since I was in the middle of picking a tech.
How's the industry in Austria?
Good.
Trying to keep up.
Ah, Texas stayed with the Union. Good for them.
You know, Sam Houston, who I believe was a governor at the time, he was a pro-unionist. So they ousted him and seceded anyway.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. No, I just lost the battle. Where? Alright, they're invading. Fucking, what's it called? They're invading Texas.
Wouldn't it be a shame if you lost all that bountiful land?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck.
Texas over the liberation of Finland. These events, I would just feel too awful doing them to Daroog. I cannot do them.
No. I'm very friendly. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
I like that you haven't allied with France, so this is why I will not do one of these to you.
Why would I ally with France?
I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
I'm not going to ally with France at the moment, at least.
That's good, then I'm not going to support a crisis against you.
Well, that's good to know.
This guy is threatening. Listen to him. You guys gonna take that? You guys should work together and not let him manipulate you like that.
Manchester, why did Germany just up their armaments?
Hmm?
Or why did you just up your armament?
Because I'm about to attack you, that's why.
I knew it.
He can do that with our war goal?
No.
Clearly you haven't started. We'll go.
All forces to the front.
The problem is that like Manchester can kill me without mobilizing.
Yeah,
not
that'd be a
attacking
bit of a
you,
dick
don't worry about
move. Given that you didn't start with that would be shit.
I was moving my shit around.
Like
I'm just fucking with you, don't worry about it. I'm not attacking you anytime
I'm
soon, Shaggy.
seriously sitting here going, should I mobilize just in case?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
I guess you're allies, so you aren't negative opinions either, so you would need to, well, at least for a few months, decrease your opinions.
That's a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna destroy the CSA. Can I burn? What? I can't burn Atlanta? Anaconda plan? What do I need for that? And I can do that.
Just be careful because that lowers, like, you're gonna reconquer it super quick. So if you fuck up and pop there, well, you're
That's it,
set.
yeah. I don't really need to do any of these things, except for the Emancipation Proclamation. That one I need to do. Cool.
And then if you do the homesteading thing, that's pretty good too. I think that's on the war being
I already
over.
did that one.
Oh,
It
you
actually, it happened before the war for me.
Oh, good.
How have you guys not built the Suez Canal yet? Pull it together.
I'm getting there.
How do I do that? Oh shit, the Germans took Egypt. He's in
They
Africa,
did.
guys. How did we let that happen?
Whoever had it in their sphere of influence should have been more diligent.
No one ever sphered it.
How did no one ever sphere it? That's like the first thing I do as France. I'm like, alright, number one sphere, Egypt.
Oh, well, I would have done it if I knew I had to. I have no clue how to play the game after all.
Hmm. You know who was a fucking badass general? Sherman. Sherman was the man.
Sherman Mao?
Yes, Sherman Meow. I gave him the meow too, for good measure. No, but seriously, Sherman was good shit. Sherman.
I have a problem with him.
What's your problem with Sherman?
He was white, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
He's a fucking white male.
Yeah,
As
I
God
think I
intended.
think that's a problem. I think he should have been black bred a few generations ago. Just putting it out there.
What the hell am I hearing? It's like these kinds of conversations.
Don't encourage this shit.
No, it's just Sweden.
What the hell?
I'm just having a casual Swedish conversation.
Alright, so what do I do after I've got 4% clergy everywhere?
You wanna increase
Get industry
custom-
on.
Do I improve clergy in my
Soldiers.
do I
Soldiers.
yeah, that's what you want, but I mean, like, seriously.
It's like, why do you need soldiers? It's like, let France do that, that's fine.
France, you need soldiers, I'm like, you need legit.
Yeah, soldiers, man. You gotta get 5% soldiers in every province.
By 5.
5 is,
That's the hard cap.
max. Yeah. That's what I do. I put 5% soldiers fucking everywhere. Alright, can we peace yet? No, not yet. Almost, though. These dumb fucking Confederates. I'm gonna beat them now and they're gonna vote for Trump in 100 years, 150 years.
I had a professor when I was in college, he was like history, my history course, and he was like, should have just let them fucking go.
Yeah, actually, though.
He was fucking funny as shit.
Instead, we just fucking subsidize them forever, and they vote stupid shit in and fuck up our whole political system. Like, we could have just let them go, let them become some backward-ass slave state that eventually falls apart. It could have
That's
been
what
the
he
Haiti
said.
of the
That's
Americas.
exactly what he fucking said.
What is the state?
The entire South would be the state that I'm referring to.
Okay. Lol.